Good morning, guys. Let me tell you the time and turn on this. It's a beautiful day, new day, and today we have a different mission. This mission is, first let me see what time is it. Come on, bro. Oh no, it's not. It's not the time. It's not the time. It's not the time. Let me check from my phone. Yes, it's 6:47 a.m. on a beautiful Monday, January the 8th, 2024. Guys, welcome to today's vlog. It's Maro here. I woke up today very early because I want to see one of our own go to school. When I say one of our own, is one of you guys checked one of my videos. He saw some random kid walking up and down, sometimes with no shirt, with no school uniform, and with no buttons, and randomly walking in my videos. Said, why is that kid not going to school? I always also questioned that, and one of you said, Marwa, I want to take that kid to school. And today I'm going to their home to just see that his wish is fulfilled. So let's go. But before we go, let me see what's going on here. Wow. This is our fish pond, guys. There's a fish pond here. I think there's a leakage. There's a leakage over here. There's a leakage here. There's a leakage here, you see? Because this is electrical cables. Because we intend to put some lights here on the side. And also we intend to put some lights from the top. Look. Wow. Wow. It's not a very bad leakage, but we need to contain it quick. Yes. Anyway, guys, let's go to Chacha's home. I have a lot of fishes here, especially the small ones. I'm told they could reach like 1,000 to 2,000 range. The very, very small ones. The birds in the air. It's early morning. Look at the skies. Can you see? Oh my God. Life in the village in Africa. Let's go, guys. Half my guys are not asleep. Mangare. Zanifungulia. And it's open. Naenda kuona ule mtoto. Guys, if you're very new here, my name is Marwa. I am a content creator, travel and lifestyle content creator from East Africa. I would ask you kindly, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can share my videos to some of your friends. It's January. As we entertain them, or as we entertain you guys, I want you to share my videos to you. Just 5 of your friends. 5, not so many. 5 of your friends. This is Mangare. Hi, good morning, man.
Good morning.
Hi. Let me go and see what's going on here. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to Chacha's home. It's harvest season, guys. That's why you see the maize. They have put them together like this. Okay, putting the maize together. I could show you what that means. I have my boots. So they slash the maize. They slash like this. Like this. They cut them and then they put them together so that they can dry. Otherwise, it's been a crazy January. Why do I say crazy? Because normally here in the village where I'm from, it doesn't rain in January. But this January, it's been raining throughout. So this maize was supposed to dry last month of December 2023. But they didn't dry because the rains kept raining, you know. Because most of the time it's dry season end of December to early January, so that this maize, when they dry, parents can actually harvest. Actually, I call them maize, other people call them plantains. Parents could harvest and take their kids to school. On this other side here, this is my good neighbor, because this is my land and this is his land. This is his cabbage. Look, very nice. My neighbor does not play around. Look at that. Wow, my neighbor, actually this one even, it's got some disease, but this one is completely, or this one, it's completely well, or this. So this is my neighbor's land, and look what he has planted here. Beautiful, beautiful cabbage. Bumper harvest coming soon. Let's go to Chacha's home, guys. That's what we are looking for. Remember, this road used to give me a lot of problems. I fixed it with stones. So these stones are from the gold mine. I think I'll need to add a few more, like on that side over there, or here. I mean here, and maybe somewhere at this corner. Somewhere at this corner here. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Chacha's home. So today people are going to school. People are preparing to open back. So I think I'll have to pass here and go to Chacha's home. Somewhere there. There's a cock making noise inside this small house. Look at the skies. Let's go. Hear the birds. I don't know if this is the main road. Honestly, I don't know where they pass. We heard you. Thank you for the beautiful songs. She flew after she heard me say. This is Chacha's home. Actually, I think one of you sent her money to build a toilet, and she did. Here, we are here. In traditional homes in Africa, you can actually see this a lot, where you build houses and the houses close up to one gate. For example, this house is closing up to this. That house is attached to the other house. That other house is attached to this, the back side. Let me knock here. Odi. Odi is hello. Can I come in? Odi huku. Watu hawajaamuka. They are not awake. Asante. I've been told welcome. Ya niko hapa tu. Let me see their home. I'm that sniffy neighbor. They have 2 goats. Maybe I should have sold them other goats. But now the boys are going to school. Mura, mnaletea kiti? Aya, asante. Asante. Nimekuja kuona Chacha.
Chacha ndo namtayarisha.
Aya, mtayarisha wa kwanza basi.
Sawa.
So I've told her I've come to see Chacha. And she told me I am preparing Chacha. Then I told her prepare her the first so that we can do this video at the same time. The other boys are bigger, but below Chacha there is a young girl. The story of this home. A long time ago, when I was a very small kid, I used to be the boys of goats and cows and sheep and donkeys here in the village. So my dad and my mom bought the land I've built my beautiful villa, where you've just seen me come from. Or if you just joined here, watch the video from the start. So when my dad bought that land, when my dad and mom bought the land, I used to come this side mostly to either graze the animals, bring the animals to eat grass here while I look after them, or my dad used to plant sugar canes and I would come to farm. So this area here used to be my best friend's home. His name was Zach or Zakaria. We call him Zakaria in Swahili, or Zachary in English. So Zach was my young good friend that we used to talk and write letters to the girls in the neighboring girls' school. Because me and Zach, we schooled in a local primary school. I was very good in speaking the language, English. But Zach was a shy, timid, light-skinned boy who was very quiet and looked rich because his dad then was a health officer. And those days, I'm talking about around 25 years ago, those days, if your dad worked with the government, you were Mbosi Amboka, which means the boss, the country boss. You were like La Grande, the big boss. So Zach dressed very well. He had shoes, good socks. He was the only boy of his dad is called Kizito. So here, I'm an old elder man. We use a Swahili word, which is mzee. Hey, Mura. Habari yako? Hii ni gani tena? Mafuta. Ulikuwa umeenda kununua? Sawa. Yeah, he came from there. He had gone to buy oil. So oil here we say mafuta. It can mean cooking oil or like cream oil for the body cream. We all say mafuta. So you have to actually specify mafuta ya kupika. That is cooking oil. Kupika means to cook. Or mafuta ya kujipaka. Kujipaka means to smear on your body. So back to Zach's story. Zach was the only child of Mzee Kizito. And Mzee Kizito used to work as a health officer with the government back then, 25 years ago. I was a young boy. I'm now 33. That means I was around 7 years old when I'm telling you this story. It goes back to when I was 7 years old. So Zach was very good in writing English. Me, I was very good in speaking English. So I used to tell Zach, please man, there is this one girl I loved then. Please Zach, help me write my letter. Hey, marhaba. Chacha. Huyu ni wewe? Hey, Chacha umeshine. Hauna tai?
Tai.
Iko? Haya, Chacha kidogo tu. Chacha has arrived. Chacha has arrived. Ile nguo yako ya zamani iko wapi? Ile ulikuwa unavaa ya shule? Ama ushatupa?
Hapana, bado ipo.
Bado iko. Hata tuone. So guys, this is Chacha. Ready to go to a new school. Looking very nice. I just talked to him like, hey, you look so nice. Where is your tie? He says he doesn't have. Maybe their school uniform does not include that. Ask him, where is your old uniform that you used to dress? Because now the old uniform signifies the old Chacha. And now we have the new Chacha. So that if you're new here, you can see what's the difference, you know. Back to the story of Zach. So we grew up together. He was my good friend. All our puberty life, we grew up together. And Zach used to help me write letters because I was very poor in spelling. I couldn't write very well. Hey, Chacha, kweli mambo yako yamebadilika. Chacha's things have changed. Chacha. Hii ndio ilikuwa ya zamani. This was Chacha's old uniform. Chacha, sasa hii uko humu. Shule mpya. This was Chacha's old uniform, guys. Chacha was really struggling here in the village. But now, Chacha has a new uniform. I'm looking for a button in this cloth, guys. You might think I'm making this up, but there's no button. True story. Because every day in my videos, Chacha was a guy who I saw his chest out. You know those holes for the buttons? These are like this. This is the only one left. Chacha, utaharibu hii pia? Sababu hii unaona hapa mambo yake ni magumu sana. I'm asking Chacha if he will spoil this new uniform, because this old uniform, you can tell it has gone through tough and thin. Look here. And guys, this was his uniform. Even I think this one was a new one. I think they bought him. And it's a very tough khaki. Very, very tough. But Chacha did not take it down. Chacha, uko na miaka mingapi? 10. Chacha is 5 years old, guys. This was me when I was a kid. But Chacha has upgraded big time. Hey, Chacha, unajisikiaje na viatu mpya? Hebu kanyaga tuone hapo, Chacha. Let Chacha walk, we see. Hey, Chacha. Uchunge wasikuje wakuibe. Usikuje utoe viatu. Ukitoa shule, zimeenda. I'm telling him to be careful that no other kid will steal him. Ayarudisha hii Chacha. Look how he walks, guys. Hey, wacha kwanza nionyeshe watu wenye unatembea bila hii. Tembea tuone. March Chacha, march kabisa kama mwanajeshi. Hey, that's Chacha. New bag. Hey, hadi bag ni mpya. Nini iko ndani ya bag? We want to see what's inside the bag. I'm telling him to march like a soldier. Like a commando. This is Marwa's commando. Future commando, boys. They are here. Chacha is ready. Books right there, actually from Ray Ogola Foundation. You see, kids are going to school. I don't know if you guys remember when this foundation brought us Ray Ogola Foundation. Thank you so much, my brother. And if anybody wants to support this foundation, you can support. You see, through them, there are books inside this bag, heading to school, and more books. So in Africa, guys, if you want your books to be nice, you cover them. You see here, Johnstone is his name, Chacha, his now real name, and Zachariah. You remember the story of Zach? I was telling you, this is his dad. His dad's name lives on. I'll end Zach's story before the video ends. If you want to know how Zach's story will end, I will end it before this video ends. So keep watching the video till the end. Zach, uko na kalamu? Mbona sioni kalamu? Oh, iko. I was asking why I'm not seeing the pen. I have just discovered there is a pen. Chacha is ready to go to school. New life. I'm closing his bags. Aya, Chacha. Aya. Old uniform, old school. Chacha goes to new school. Courtesy to Mr. Cecile from Jamaica. You remember last time when I filmed a video about Jamaican Jamaican boss has arrived. Marhaba. We have other students going to school. These are neighbors, not Chachas. This is brother to Chacha. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Emmanuel Muita.
Emmanuel Muita. This is where you study. What's the name of your school?
Kibranga.
Kibranga.
Yes.
Here you didn't put well. Kola hujaweka vizuri. Kola. This is, we call it kola, guys, in English. Maybe you guys in America you call it something else. Mbona wewe mambo yako ni magumu? Mbona ukupeleka hata shule? This guy's uniform. I don't know if the mother is not responsible, guys. Mbona wewe hujapeleka shule? Hii angalia venye unaingia shule hii. Yeah. Look guys, the pocket. The pocket goes up to the other side. Tricky situation here. Asa pasi. Mbona ukushonea mtoto nguo? Who sahi? Oh, so the mom says that this uniform is supposed to be changed because in Kenya they have a new system called CBC. The one I studied was not that system. For me, I studied 844, where you go 8 years in primary school, 4 years in high school, and 4 years in university, depending on your course. If it's medicine, you do 6 years, or architectural. But me, I did actuarial science, BSc actuarial science, pure mathematics, guys, or statistics. If you understand actuarial science, maybe you may understand why I'm a smart guy. So this one is supposed to have a new uniform. Okay, this year. So these are his kids. You may be asking where is the dad, but I will tell you the story later. Sasa huyu venye, this one is going to a new school.
Yeah.
What are his, lakini wewe mbona hata uwezi ekea mtoto kifungo? I'm asking the mom why she can't even put these buttons, guys, here. Kwa nini?
Nitaka huyu nikimbaia, so another one I change this nipe Mose.
Lakini si ungetengeneza hii kabla hujamnunulia. So this is their mom. I'm asking her why she didn't even put a button to Mose. This kid here, his name. What's your name?
Moses Chacha.
Moses Chacha. Yeah. How old are you?
9.
9 years.
Yeah.
And you? What's your name?
Emmanuel Muita.
Emmanuel Muita.
Yes.
How old are you, Emmanuel?
12.
12.
Yes.
And you have a small one here. Hey, sasa.
What?
Hey, unaitwa nani?
Tama jina.
Ed.
Angel.
Angel. Oh, her name is Angel. All Maria. Angel Maria. Okay. And what's your name actually, so people to know
Pascalia Boki.
This is Pascalia Boki. So guys, I'm here because of Chacha, because one of you saw him randomly walking in my vlogs last year with no with the shirt with no button. I would give him money to go to school, and then somehow when the video ends, somehow the boy is still in my videos, because the mom used to help me cook for my workers, my construction workers. That's where he used to come to my compound. But we are all neighbors. So now one of you, or his name is Mr. Cecil, Jamaican grandpa decided he will take Chacha to school. Now Chacha is looking very different. New shoes, new socks. He's right here. Ready. He has tied like a soldier. Chacha ukiweka chini hii umeibiwa. Yaani hii hauweki chini. Ni hivyo maisha yote. I'm telling him if he puts down this bag, it will be stolen. In short, I'm trying to tell him to be responsible. Hey, hadi mshipi umepewa. I don't know if the other kids. Wewe tuangalie nguo yako, niliona mambo yako hapa nyuma. Look his clothes, guys. This is really funny. Wao kufanya biashara hata ungenunulia huyu mtoto. Hata nguo.
Nunua roka marono roka ni 6,000. Sasa anaenda kujoin.
Nani?
Mama, anaenda kujoin fiko juu.
You can speak English. You speak English.
So, the money which I have get.
Yes, yeah.
I used to buy locker.
Okay.
Yeah, because man want to join from one CBC.
Karibu. Tata. This is the Zakaria's father. Sasa baba. Nafanya story ya huyu kijana.
Oh.
Alipata you speak good English. I'm doing a story of this young man because he got a sponsor.
I see.
Yes, from America. He's Jamaican American. His name is Mr. Cecil. So anamsponsor huyu mtoto.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes, what's your name?
My name?
Yes.
Kizito.
Yes. I'm saying for my camera.
I see.
Yes, for my small camera here. Yes.
Okay.
Guys, this is their grandfather who has arrived. Actually, it's coincident that he has come. But his name is Mr. Kizito. But we call him Mzee Kizito.
And he's lame.
He's lame. Yeah, he got an accident. His legs are have a metal, one of the metal here. Yes. So these are his grandkids, and for his only son, Zachary.
So the money which I have get, I used to buy the locker.
This locker.
Yeah.
So guys, in Kenya right now,
And books.
in Kenya right now, these young guys are going to junior high school.
Yeah.
So for junior high school, you must arrive like this. So this is a locker and a chair, you see? So, hey, sit, we see. So this, and now he needs a new uniform.
Yeah.
So the mother is saying she will take this uniform and give it to his other brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this is tricky situation. And now, this is it. So this is his lock. Because she used to work at my construction place where she ran a small business of selling food. So I asked her why she didn't take all that money even to put buttons. But still, I'm still convinced buttons are very small, that it's not a lot of money. But I have had her idea. She's still banking on his uniform, so I hope he doesn't spoil. This is where your mom buys a big cloth, you pass it along to your other small siblings, which is here. Aya, Chacha. Uko tayari kwenda shule?
Yes.
Manu, this is Manuel. And look, Manuel, these ones actually were brought. You ulitoa wapi, Manuel? Uko chini. Guys, you brought these things. Actually, the same sponsor brought all these pencils. They were like, and you see now, they are here in kids lockers going to school. Wow. This is Bible, and this is dictionary, but in Swahili we call it kamusi. This is a Swahili dictionary. Yes. What's down there? And this is Oxford dictionary for small kids. Primary dictionary. Nani alikununulia hizi vitabu? I'm asking him who bought him.
My mom.
Your mom. Yes. Wow. And here, books. All books, guys, you can see. Wow. Haya. Naona umeng'ang'ana hadi vitabu.
Yeah.
Haya. Now guys, this is going to junior secondary school. Haya. Sawa. And this is his locker. He has written his name. Uchunge, huu unafunga. Usipofunga utaibiwa. You have to close. Oh, his name is right here. Yes. Emmanuel Z. So this is Emmanuel Zakaria. Yes, okay. So close. Haya, sasa nani anaenda shule wa kwanza? Who goes to school number 1? Unapeleka nani?
Chacha. Because Chacha is ready now.
But he's new. He's going to a new school.
Yeah.
You've done registration?
I will go to done right now.
To do?
Yeah.
So Chacha should be the last one to go.
Oh.
Check the... these ones need to go with you?
Yeah, Manu will need to go with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how will you go to school with this big box and chair?
I'll carry in the head, so Manu carry the chair.
Up to Kibranga?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if Gitriba is awake. If Gitriba is here, he can take you to school. Yes. Then you come back and take Manu. Chacha and Manu, they are in the same school. Manu Mose
is the same school.
Same school.
Yeah.
Okay, Kibranga.
Yeah.
It's this school. And now Chacha is going to a new school. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And where are the shoes of this one?
Oh, Manu. I'll buy Manu, so I exchange to Mose.
Yeah.
Yes.
This mom, he's banking on this guy.
Yeah.
If he spoils the shoes, this one will not get any shoes. Okay. Haya. Sasa wacha nipigie Kitiriba aje achukue hawa alafu sasa urudi uchukue huyu. Chacha. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do, I want to call Kitiriba to come and carry this locker to school with the mom. Then the mom will come back and take the other kid to school, because now she's the only mom and she has to organize all. So I'm calling my guy, Gitriba. Yes. I've realized the other guy is the guy with nothing. He has no shoes, he has no uniform.
The person you've called is not reachable.
Why is this guy? I'm trying to call Gitriba. Hauna mtu mwingine wa boda?
Kuna labda namba ya Mangare.
Pigia huyo Mangare aku. Acha nisikie Gitriba kama atashika. One more time I call Gitriba. If he doesn't check his phone, we call Mangare. Angel ako shule moja pia na wao.
Angel anataka join.
Oh, it's the first year. So it's her first time to go to school. Unampeleka shule gani?
Angel nilikuwa nataka nimpeleke nani sentence.
Sasa si watoto wako wangesoma pamoja, wakirukaruka hivyo.
Sasa si unajua uko ni kidogo sana sentence.
I'll pigia saba. Aya, pigia huyu akuje. So I'm asking about this small kid. Her name is Angel. And the mom says she's also joining school this time. And she wants to take her to a new school, which does very well, but it's government. Now I'm really confused because her kids will be in 3 schools. For me, I would prefer my kids to study together. They can take care of each other in school. And I don't know, but the mom says she's taking her to a different school. And Chacha now goes to the most expensive school around the area because he has a sponsor, who is Mr. Cecil.
Hello, Mangare, tukuja hapa nyumbani haraka saa hii nipelekea watoto shule.
Mwambie kama akuje tupigie mwingine.
Kuja haraka, kama ukuje tupigie mwingine. Sawa, kisha.
Aya. So Mangare is coming. Aya guys, so let's wait. Acha tungoje Mangare saa hizo. So I will be outside here. I finish my story. Guys, I've held my tears 3 times while trying to make this video right there. Sometimes first is when I open those books from Ray Ogola, it hit me so hard how when we were doing it on my vlogs, previous vlogs, people were just happy kids are getting books, but me finding those books in the boys' bags, and those are the books that they're actually going to school with, it makes my tears come down. Number two was when I saw the mom saying the second kid, his name is not the big one, the other one who has no shoes, that the bigger kid or the elder kid clothes, she's banking on them that they will be passed along to the second kid. That really broke my heart, because I remember when I was growing, I didn't have clothes, and time to make this video. When I was growing, it was very hard for me as a young kid. When I was in high school, actually, I went to my friend's home. His name is George. This guy used to pass along his shirts and shoes to me. And that story reminded me of my childhood. I used to go to their home because my home was very hard. We didn't eat good food by then. Good food, I meant bread. Now I understand we were eating good food. But I used to go to George's home when we closed school because life in my home was very difficult. And this guy George used to give, he was a very tall guy. His name is George Morara. He used to give me his shirts, even shoes. Sometimes his shoes were so big because he was bigger than me. He's 6 feet. And I used to wear them and put papers in front, you know, like newspaper, so that my feet could fit. So when I was doing this story here, that really hit me up. I nearly broke up right there. That's why I decided I have to work out to actually explain myself. And the last thing that broke me up was how the mom, she's alone and she's really trying to take her kids to school. Somebody else would have lost hope and say, I don't have the money. And also through me as Marwa, I feel like this home, January, is a good month for them because they have school books, they have a sponsor taking one of their kids to school. I told myself, imagine if I was not at home in December, maybe I was far, far away, what would have happened to them? Let's go back to Zach's story. So you're wondering, where is the dad of this home? Why is there no man standing here and trying to fix stuff? Let me take you behind this house here. This will explain something. Here we have his grave, and we have a small cross to signify somebody's laid down here. This was my best friend Zach, that I was telling you the story, who used to be very smart in class. He died a few years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago, because he died before I started building my house. And To cut the long story short, I do not represent their family, but I'll give you a small snapshot of what caused his death. Zach was a very bright kid, but when we went to high school, my parents were more strict than his parents, I would say, and Zach was the only kid. I mean, the only boy. There were other kids, but he was the only boy in the home. And you saw his dad come here in the video. So he was the only boy of Mzee Kizito. And good enough, Mzee Kizito had only one wife, which is Zach's mom. So Zach, I think at a stage of high school, lost direction and joined some groups here of young boys. You know, when you're growing up, puberty is a very rough stage for the boys, and nobody guided him through. Then he somehow left school. Instead of going to high school every single day, he decided he wanted to do day schooling, where you go to school, come back home in the evening, in high school. Me, even though my life I was not the smartest kid then, because Zach was smarter than me, I'm telling you, true story, when we were in primary school. But after some time, I became really smart. Like, sometimes when you grow, maybe you understand things, you realize this thing is important in my life, I need to do it. Then I became really smart. And Zach was smarter than me, but as time went by, I don't know if he lost hope in life. Then he joined the groups here of my village to drink local liquor. It's called changa. You can Google this. Changa. Changa. C-H-A-N-G-A-A. Liquor. Is very bad. Long time ago, it used to be celebrated as part of the culture, this changa liquor. But it became commercialized. It used to be something people would drink when there's a big party and a local brewery, like a local liquor. But then it became commercialized, where actually now the brewers or the people who prepared it just wanted to make profits. So in this case, they were adding a lot of chemicals, or they add, because they still do up to today, they add a lot of chemicals, including fertilizer, you know, industrial fertilizer, in that drink, to make it strong. So if you drink just a little like this, I'm telling you this, you can't even walk. So the guy behind here, Zach, may your soul rest in peace, brother, became addicted to this liquor called changa. So a few years ago, he got diagnosed with a liver problem. It's either liver or kidney. It's liver, actually liver problem. And that took his life. He left Pascalia, who is the wife now, with all the kids behind. So he rests here. This is his home. And actually this used to be their land. All this, where you see this maze, up to where the church is, up to the other farm, used to be. But before Zach died, he was selling the land, taking the money to drink alcohol, which is changa. Until now, you can see we have very close neighbors. All these neighbors didn't exist because this home owned everything. Now, Zach died. The home was more broke because they don't have land. He has 3 boys growing. I keep wondering, when they grow up, where will they live? Maybe they will be successful and buy land. And right now, land here in the village, since Maro built a big villa, it's like gold. It's so expensive, so they cannot live in the ancestral land, which is here. Hey, Mura.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes. Mama ako wapi? Where's mom? The small kids are already on. Small kids are already here. Nyinyi mnarudi baadaye. Hawa Manu ndio anaenda. So Manu, so they have one daughter. So Manu is the one who is going to school. Mimi naona ungekaa ugepereke.
Nishikilie.
Alafu. So we are trying to see how we will fix this. So huyu pia anaenda hiyo shule. Ataenda mguu. Okay. Anaweza wabeba. So unaweza wabeba wote. Tunaenda na
wote, mimi, Manu na Mosi.
Moja atakaa mbele basi. So we are trying to balance how they will go to school. So he has to take the other big kid to school, who is Manu, because he's going to junior secondary school. And it's their first time, so he has to report. And I'm told actually right now they are demanding a lot of things. Even education in Kenya is becoming more expensive because this new system sometimes, I'm told, allegedly, a teacher can wake up and say, I want 10 chicken to practice how to cook chicken. And the kids are supposed to bring chicken from homes like this. And then parents are complaining out here saying, oh, now we have no food because all the food goes to school. Because this new system is to teach kids to be independent, not to depend on education to survive. Maybe it's a good system. Let's give it a try. Aya basi, watu mpande mwende. So the kids, aya, we upande mbele. We are trying to see how we will balance all of them. Hey. This is overloading. But atashikilia. Acha tuone kama utaweza kuwabeba kwanza. You know, it's not here in the village, guys. They can go. Hey, tricky situation. Aya, ukirudi sasa ndio ubebe hao. Mama anarudi kuwachukua. Enda kwa nyumba basi. They are going to the house. I'm telling them mom is coming to take them. Aya, uko tayari?
Yeah.
Okay, I will see how you'll do good. First I have to walk and see how he goes to the other side. Aya, kuja tuende basi. So we are trying to see if he will. Unaweza? Yeah. I'm asking if he can. Now you see, the funny thing is they are going all of them to school. We would have called 2 motorbikes, but at the same time, it's early in the morning. Otherwise, this is a better deal for them. This guy is milking their car here early morning. Village life. Aya. They have gone. Yeah, village boys are very tough and skilled. That's one thing I love about Africa. You know, even me, sometimes people wonder how, Maro, you are able to travel the world. From a village like this, you're able to travel the world, the entire world, and then come back to the same village. We are very skilled, very skilled. Look, that one guy carried the entire family with books and everything, with the lockers, with the chair. And now they have gone to school. Yes. There's somehow we survive. Somehow we make ends meet. With 0 complaints. Actually, this one I'll ask you guys over there. Those who like to complain so much. look how life is here, you know. But this does not depict or show that the entire Africa is like that. But this also shows you the struggles that other parts of the world go through. You know, other places systems could be very favorable for the kids. And trust me, if the mom does not struggle to take her kids to school, the future of these kids will be just, or the fate of these kids will be just like their dad, where they will grow up, they will feel frustrated with life, and then they will find a cheaper way or an alternative to, you know, to console themselves by drinking liquor, and then the end product will be dead. This land here, from that tree, I mean this tree here, let me show you. This, actually, in Kenya we use this sisal, these are sisal for demarcation. From this tree, okay, up to, there's another, where I showed you where the maize were. Remember when I was coming? Let me show you. So this land here belongs to Chacha's home. It's the only land left, piece of land left, and this was left by their dad. Death took him before he sold it. Actually, I'm confident in saying that because from up there, up the church, there is more land going up. All the way to the river used to be their land. The dad sold it before his death because he was drinking alcohol. Alcohol is very dangerous. Actually, one of the reasons I don't drink, though I drink socially, you know, like if we go to a big event, I can ask for, you know, small margarita. But I'm not the guy who will wake up and say, I'm going to drink somewhere. Because I've seen what alcohol did or has done to my very, very childhood friends. So I tell myself, if this is the luxury of alcohol, me, I will not drink. Me, I will not be involved. But I can have some wine in a classy way, in a very well regulated manner. Just a little, but not something that should be addictive in my life. Back to the land. This land here is the only one left. From that place I showed you, from that tree to this tree is left for 3 boys and the other place where they live. So probably what will happen is the small boy will have to stay with their mom. That is how tradition dictates here in Africa. Like the youngest of all boys, or youngest of all kids, especially boys, inherits the home that mom lives. In short, the youngest boy will take care of the mom. When he grows, the mom will be old then. Now, that being said, is I think in my own assumption now, this is my own. In future, this land will be separated 2 times, one for Manu and one for the other one. I don't know, I keep forgetting the second one who has no shoes and no shirt. Yes. So, guys, I think I'll be ending this video. That's the story of Chacha. I'll go back and take a very good thumbnail as they go. But this was one of my hardest videos of 2024. But at the same time, there's a lot of hope in the village. We have like a very nice neighbor here who plants. You see, he has planted a lot of, I feel to walk in the middle there. But I hope he doesn't find me and wonder what is this guy doing in my garden. But he's my good neighbor. Maybe he may understand me if he finds me. But for now that he doesn't find me, can I walk here? I like the fact, the way they look so beautiful, guys. They look so nice. So nice. As I end this video, guys, I want to say thank you so much. And feel super blessed today. It's 2024. It's time to go to school. Parents all over around Kenya, and I think in many parts of the world, are struggling to go or to take their kids to school, including me. I'm taking my niece, the kids that I sponsor. I have Anastasia. I have my other niece who yesterday was here looking for school fees. So even me, I feel the pressure of taking kids to school. But again, it's January, it's back to school season, and party season is over. Back to a new year, back to reality again. I feel like December is that one month that takes people out of reality. But did you know in Argentina, right now, it's a holiday. Actually for them, their holiday starts in January. Can you believe that in Argentina? The reason being, in Argentina right now is summertime. So, wow. I think my neighbor is there. I'll try to hide so he doesn't see me. Yes, but he has seen me. I will not run away now. I will just have to say hello to him. Yes. Anyway, guys, I was trying to run away, but I hope he's not the one. He's not the one. He's just another neighbor. Anyway, guys, I want to end this video here by saying thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, Mr. Cecile, for supporting Chacha to go to school. It's been funny. I think I'll look for the videos where Chacha was appearing on my videos randomly, and I put those videos there, you can see. But you can already tell his story. Yes, you can already tell, like, this was God's hand which actually came through for Chacha. Because imagine Mr. Cecile traveled from the US all the way to the village, and he asked me one thing. I want that kid who always walks around your videos with his shirt open. That's the kid I've come for. And sure enough, Chacha today goes to school. If you just joined this and you're very confused what I'm talking about, watch the video from the start. And I want to say thank you so much. Probably I'll put my email here, guys. I'll put my email here. If you want to sponsor any of the kids, I'm not forcing anybody. If you want to sponsor any of the kids of Madame or Pascalia, please write. The only thing I don't want to support is independence. Like now people are not doing anything, they just want to sit down and somebody from somewhere to send them money. And yeah, but I felt bad for the second kid. I think even me, I will go back and give them some money to buy him shoes. Because the second kid, when I say the second boy, he didn't have a shirt, he didn't have shoes, he didn't have his trouser was out, and even the pants the shorts, the school short that the mom wants to take from the bigger boy to give the small one, the pocket is all torn, there's no pocket. So yeah, I will do something for the second kid. I'll buy shoes. In this case, I'll buy shoes. Actually, maybe this video is not over. Let's wait until the mom comes. They are back. The mom is back. Aya. Mmewai. Aya. Sasa unapeleka hawa shule. So you're taking these ones to school, or what's the plan?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, the school is open?
Yes.
And there are people already in school? Okay. Wow. So now it's time for Maria and Chacha. I wish they went to the same school because she will go to a new school and he's going to a new school.
But I don't have money for taking Chacha and the Angel together.
Why? But it's because Chacha's school is expensive.
Yeah.
How much is Chacha's?
26,000 per year.
Per year?
Yeah.
26,000, guys. Let's say that is school fees or including uniform?
School fees.
Only?
Only. Without the transport. Transport is 5,500.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there is school fees, there is transport. He's going to a private school?
Yeah.
Private school?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they need tracksuit.
They need tracksuit.
Yes.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Chacha feels like the rich man. He always puts his hand in the pocket. He's tying his stuff. Funga Chacha, usikuja utolewe bag. Hata I'm telling him to close his. He believes closing like that. He's going to a new school. Aya basi, wacha mimi niwaache muende shule.
Sawa.
Yes. Aya. Wewe ngangana tu taniambia venye mambo imeenda. So I'm telling her to just go to school. Let them go to school. Then I will. I need to take a picture with Chacha before he goes. I need to take a very special thumbnail. Chacha, tupige picha na wewe. Ile siku utakuwa governor huku utanikumbuka. Kuja utupige na wewe. Mura, you can park, you take us the picture. I think this guy is the one who knows how to take good picture. Or let's go, we'll take it at the road. At the road. Tuende huko kwa barabara. There's a road, I think. Aya panda Chacha, haraka. Guys, it's time to end the video. It was a tough video. Very emotional. But I call it the story from heaven. Some people would have preferred to say a story from hell. I would choose the heaven this time. Anyway, I wanna end this vlog here from the rooftop of my villa. This villa will stay here, and Chacha will grow up knowing his dreams are valid. If Maro made it from the same village, nearly same condition, same environment, he can also make it. And also his brother, actually the second brother's name, his name is Moses. Yes, Moses. The other one is Manu or Emmanuel, the bigger one, followed by Moses. Then we have Chacha. But again, they all have this name Chacha because it's their ancestral name. Anyway guys, I want to say thank you for watching this vlog till this point. Please give the video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, share this video to any of your friends and let them know how technically growing as a young, I don't know which word to use, just growing in Africa is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and God bless you. If you want to contact me in any way, you want to support the family guys in any way, I'm not forcing anybody, and this is not charity, this is pure support. I'll put my PA's number here, Irene Jeb. You can contact with her directly on WhatsApp, no matter where you are, and you can support a kid go to school. Anyway guys, I want to say thank you so much. I'm very sure this video will have a huge impact again to the lives of the remaining kids, and I've already given the money to go and buy Moses shoes, and also I've paid for their transport here and there for today. Anyway, I want to say thank you, God bless you, and I'll see you in my next one. Please give the video a like guys, and please, if you've never subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is the time you subscribe and say Marwa, happy 2024, and God see us through. Bye bye. You've not gone yet? Yes, subscribe.